Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm King Posh, and today we are looking at this Mazda RX-7 Twerkstallion. Here is the share code. Got it? Great. Now I just retuned this car completely. I didn't even look at my original tunes for this car. I went to the because I didn't want to take off my one tune and put in a new tune. I bought a completely new car and I tuned it from scratch, and I didn't even look at my original tunes. And they're from 2021. So we're gonna go through everything today. I'm gonna show you guys my settings, what I run. I'm going to show you guys the build, the tune. We're going to go through everything. All right. So if you guys want to know what settings I run for my cars to go sideways, first I have it on highly skilled. All right. Custom, anti-lock on, steering is standard, traction control and stability is off, shifting is manual, driving line full, cosmetic, rewind on in case I go too fast to go flying off the mountain. And then launch control is off as well. And that is my settings. Now, let's get into this Twerkstallion and show you guys everything I've put into this vehicle and why I put things into this vehicle. So we got the stock powertrain. It was the most powerful engine out of all of these. I bought every upgrade to see. This one only goes 718 horsepower, and who knows what that was. I forgot. Either way, 984, good enough. And we got that all-wheel drivetrain here. And then we just got the regular bumpers on this thing. I thought about putting this on here, but I wasn't sure. I figured, you know what, I'm just going to take it off because honestly, I didn't want to have to deal with the downforce. And then we got the snow tire compound to maximize that slide. And then stock width in the front and stock width in the rear. Now I wanted to go with a lighter rim. Now I know we have these ones, so I decided to go with something that was close to it. So I went with these. They weren't too bad. They still have the gold in there because you can't really paint the rims without removing the, the vinyls. And once I noticed that, I was like, all right, well, I'll go with something similar but still save weight. So I went with these ones right here, and they're not too far from what I like to run, which I like to run my Wed Sport TC 105Ns, and they're only 11 pounds heavier than them. So, I figured, hey, why not? Make it still look, unique. All right. Anyways, we got 18-inch rims in the front and 18-inch rims in the rear. And we only have a 6-speed transmission in here, and that's all you really need for this engine. Got the race drive line and a drift differential. You have stock springs and dampeners because there is no actual drift kit. The drift kit is actually right there in the stock springs. And then we have a race weight reduction. So we're saving 247 pounds. Not much, but we're saving something. And then, of course, everything here is going to be race all the way through. I just got to show it because that's what I do. And at least this one has the anti-lag on there. Let's give it a sound. Or a listen. A listen sounds better. Regardless. Race intercooler, race oil and cooling, and then a race flywheel. And there's the build. Car mastery for this thing. As you can tell, they definitely want you to take this thing sideways. There's a lot of good stuff in here, but I just never touch it. As you can tell, my available points is 999. And here is the tune. All right, now I want to go back to my original one and see what that one is. But let's just go over this one first, okay? So we got 55, 55 to maximize that slide. Like I said, 6 gears is all you need. I'll take it down the drag strip sideways and show you guys what I mean. All right, here is my alignment. It's pretty wild. Um, and we'll get to compare from the older one so you can see the changes. All right, anti-roll bars are 20 and 20, so they're not just there for show this time. Springs, I did try it all the way stiff, didn't like it. Tried it all the way soft, didn't like it. Put it right to where I used to have it back in the day, 955 and 936, and it's great. Low as you can go is 2/4. Dampening is 20, 1, 20, and 20. No downforce to worry about. I didn't want to worry about putting the downforce spoiler in the back and having to mess with that. Braking, I decided not to do 50 and 100. Decided to step it up for you a little bit. So I did 70 and 130. I've used this for a very, very long time, and it's never failed me. Differential is going to be a little wild when it comes to that center balance. 76, 86, 98, 98. I decided to do that instead of 97, 97. Switch it up. 99% of that power is going to the rear wheels. It's not as bad as you think. It actually isn't that bad. So yeah, all of this wouldn't have been possible if I didn't get a message from I'm going to say Johans. I'm going to say that's his name, and he said, "Hey, King Posh, can you make an all-wheel drive drift tune for the Hoonigan Mazda RX-7 Twerkstallion? Because the Forza Horizon 4 doesn't really work that well, and I understand. Horizon 4 was a flop to me." And he would be happy about it. So that's why we're doing this today. So huge shout out to him for requesting this car. Yeah, let's get into this. But yeah, Horizon 4 is my least favorite game. I uninstalled it. I hardly ever, play it. I'll probably go into Cloud Play and check like money wise on there just for fun. But I don't play it anymore. This is the best. As you can tell, she very easy. And she drifts super, super smooth. Look at that. Super smooth. Getting to the end of the runway there. But here, I'll show you guys these, the gears. I mean, they're great. I mean, fifth is really what I use. It's right there. It's right at the red line. It's really great. And then six, it hovers around, 6,000, 6,300 RPMs. It's not too bad. I really like it. So let's really step it up and see how it goes. Let's see what we can pull on the mountain with this thing. I even say in the description, I write in every one of my descriptions on every one of my tunes. And I said this is good for second, third, fourth. There's fourth right there. It's really good. There's third. Sometimes you gotta drive it like you stole it, though. I really like it. Don't mind me, I'm just concentrating. Now, I'm sure the more you play this mountain, the better you'll get. I mean, I'm doing this right here for you guys live. And of course, you can drift all the way through there. I always like to just switch it around just because well, that's what I like to do. I don't know why I do it. I just do. Well, I got what I wanted. Got a 1.1 million points right there. Not too bad. My best is 1.168 there. But yeah, it's absolutely beautiful. It's very smooth for the little car that it is. You know, another things I like to do is I always like to, you know, come out here, make a sharp turn, and then take the other one, the other drift zone. You can just see this thing is just easy, goes sideways easily. Turn that wheel and it will drift for sure. She's a smoke machine for sure. Super fun. Close to that wall, we're alright. Still got a 41.9 right there. Almost doing like a reverse, you know, entry. Jeez. But no, she handles it. She takes it. This new alignment is just bonkers. Love this thing. See, look at that. Turn that wheel and it straightens out. Absolutely gorgeous. Now let's go in and let's look at my old tune and see the difference. Alright. So like I said, I bought a new one of these. So here, we'll go over here. Alright, here's the other one. Alright, it's an 889. Okay. And this one is the Legend All-Wheel Drive Drift. Okay, from 2021. Let's look at that tune and see any differences. Alright, here's my gearing back then. My alignment, look at how much my alignment has changed from before. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Alright, anti-roll bars are 1 and 1 on this one. Springs are on the very soft side on this, 355 and 238. Dampening is 9, a 7, 9, a 6, 8. No downforce. Brakes are just what I run. I'm telling you guys, I use it. And then the differential is 76, 86. Not too much of a change from these. Okay, this is just like point off, but this is 71% versus my 99% going to the rear. So there you go, guys. There is the difference from my 21 build to my 2024 build. So yeah, pretty wild, by all. So as you can tell, I'm just slightly slower to 0 to 60, and that's fine. A little heavier by a few pounds, not too much. But other than that, this one's the best one. Oh, did you see that? See, I do. I put everything on there. I always put it in descriptions on these. You know, stock body, second seat, easy to drift. You know, wing, spoiler, front, full downforce. Look at that. See, I put all that stuff in there. You just got to look for it, you know. I tell you guys what I've done to the car, what the car is good for. If I like second gear, I'll tell you guys to use second gear or just use second gear only. Oh, that's okay. That's all right. I know what I just did there. That's okay. But yeah, it's awesome. Don't want to ruin that one. I'm pressing buttons as I'm talking to you and looking at the screen. Story of my life. Put that back over there. Don't need that. We can go back to the other car. This one. There. So yeah. And that's the build, the tune, the drifting, car has to drift zone. I hope this tune helps you out. And I'll catch you guys next time. Stay sideways, my friends.